All right, we are going to create a 1/4 inch border on our paper. The biggest thing with this is we want to measure very precisely, but we also want to draw very, very, very soft lines. My ruler happens to have the measurement starting all the way at the end. Sometimes some rulers have it so they don't start right at the end. What I'm going to do is I'm going to work smarter, not harder. So when I measure in, I'm going to measure a 1/4 inch, make a little tick. On the left hand side, I'm going to measure in a 1/4 inch, make a little tick. When I go to connect those two lines, this is where it's work smarter, not harder. When you see me complete a few steps further than this, you'll know exactly why I did this. But I'm lining up not only my 2 dots, but I'm lining up at the end of my paper as well. I'm going to start a 1/4 inch in on that side. Lightly draw my line all the way over to the other side to a 1/4 inch from that side. So I left a little space at the corner. It did not go all the way to the edge of the paper. And I did that on both sides. I'm going to reverse my paper so that I just drew this line right here. Now I'm going to draw the one at the top of the paper. Okay. Measure a 1/4 inch in. Measure a 1/4 inch in. I'm going to connect those 2 little dots, but I'm also lining up with the edge of the paper. I'm going to start a 1/4 inch in, run my line across till I get to a 1/4 inch from that side. Okay, so now I still have 2 sides left that don't have the border edge on it yet, but I'm already measured a 1/4 inch down and a 1/4 inch down. I simply am going to connect the ends of my lines because they're already measured. Okay, so we're simply going to connect the ends of our lines because they're already measured. All right, and there we have a 1/4 inch border on our paper. If I have any lines that are too dark, like maybe my tick marks or towards the corners, I might take my pencil and just very lightly erase some of it. The border line is not important to stand out. We want the white of the edge paper to stand out as clean and crisp. If I had a blue paper, it would be a clean, crisp blue border. This helps us when we hang stuff up in the hallway because we're going to put push pins exactly in the corners, and it's going to hide and camouflage those little pinholes. It's also going to allow us when we mat things for art shows, it's going to give us some paper to hide underneath without losing our image area. All right, so this is going to be super important on your project paper.